Hi there, Mark here. Welcome to another Zebra tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to create another Psytrance Lead type sound. Extremely simple. Loads of people love these sounds but can never seem to make them. It's just going to basically consist of an oscillator and a filter. Excuse me. And there'll be quite a few effects. But nice and simple, and well, it's a classic Psytrance sound. Now, just before we go any further, please make sure you sign up and subscribe to the YouTube channel. That's the address right there, just so you don't miss any future tutorials. And as if you know, and I've been following my videos, I normally do about one a day. Okay. We're going to start with an oscillator. We're going to put it into dual, and first thing we'll do is, well, it's already set to that on this for me, which is good. We're going to use the fin, saw, pulse, and we're going to use pulse number 8. Lovely sound. Lovely, lovely. Now what we're going to do is we're going to detune it a bit. Not by much. We can mess around with that later, but we'll drop the tuning by an octave, so down by 12. You could also use that if you wanted to, but we'll leave it off for the moment. That just flips the wave upside down and replaces it. Well, it doesn't replace it, just adds it. I'm just going to use a filter, a VCF, but we're going to change it to one of the Rezband. Bring the cutoff down a bit, bring the resonance up a little bit. Now for the modulation, we're going to modulate the cutoff with a Global LFO. We're going to change it to triangle, and we'll change that to 3 to 1. So we're getting that ramp up and down the cutoff. And we could increase the rate a little bit. Okay, so we're also going to go into the matrix and use LFO G1. Oh, sorry, the filter cut off, and we'll modulate that with LFO G1 as well, just for extra. But we can mess around with these in a second. Now the easiest way to do this, or is to get the sound right, now it's all very well and good having the sound like this. But write a pattern that's close to the sound, the kind of pattern that you're going to want the sound to be playing. So I've got a nice sound there, and because of that I can now mess around with this to make it more in tune with that pattern. Now it's obviously ramping down a bit deep with the sounds of things. Too much for my purposes, so we need to mess around. That's lovely. So as you can see, playing with the combination of the two LFOs and the amplitude, the amp amount of the Global LFO, which basically means how much the LFO affects, how much has been sent, and how deep it goes really. So if I turn that right up, it really ramps the cutoff. Which is too much for me. Excuse me. And that sounds really good as it is, but now I'm going to add some effects. And generally I will add mod effects, I will add a delay, I will add a EQ and a compressor, and maybe even a reverb. But we'll turn the reverb off. We'll turn them all off actually, and just work on one at a time. So the mod effects phaser. Okay. Now that's nice as well. So you just mess around and see what you like. Just leave that off. And as you know by now, I like my dotted delays. And of course there's other delays that you can use, multi-tap stuff. Just getting a little bit too complicated for this sound, so okay, then EQ it, and I'll normally EQ some of the bass out, put the highs up a little bit and find some nice peaks in here. And compress it. And add some reverb if you want. I'll put the reverb on ascend. It's up to you. So you just do whatever effects you like. But there you go, that's a lovely psy-trance sound. Just mess around with the effects. What else could we add just for fun? An XMF. That's getting crazy. Okay, so just mess around with it. That's one psy-trance type of lead. I hope you enjoyed that. Hope it helps you. Remember, do it to your pattern. It makes it easier. Okay, don't forget to sign up to www.zebratutorials.com for even more tutorials on a weekly basis. Actually, you'll get one every Monday. sent to your email that aren't public. So hope to see you soon. Hope you enjoyed the video. Bye bye.